But, you know, I guess just a disclaimer out there, you're kind of listening to two Bladee haters talk about a new Bladee album, fresh off the rip. But yeah. What was going through your mind, Trent, when I told you, hey, I wanna talk about Bladee. I want to do a Bladee album review. What'd you think of that?
Okay, well, the exact phrasing you used was, "This album sucks. Let's review it."
I did say that. Yeah.
So I was going into it being like, well, if Dev didn't like this, then I'm sure I will hate it. I gotta say, I kind of like.
No, don't do it. No, bro.
I did kind of somewhat enjoy it.
Okay, well, what did you enjoy about it? Like, what kind of changed for you then?
What it was is the Made in Tokyo album that came out recently has put me in a mindset that, like, if you are making squeaky noises over some, like, ethereal type beat, I think I might just like it. And that's exactly... He's, like, more rapping on this one, I feel like. Like, I mean, like I said, I'm not a Bladee fan. I don't dabble in Bladee even in the slightest. But from what I know, from like Pixie, which actually was that was Echo 2K. Who did Pixie?
Yeah, PXE was Echo 2K. Yeah.
Okay, well, I like that one. I know you weren't crazy about that. And nope. I don't know. I think maybe that me and you just have like different kind of liking these artists in different ways, but this wasn't that bad to me. I didn't love it. Like it's not like an 8. It's not even it's probably like a high 6, maybe low 7 for me, but I didn't hate it.
Interesting.
I fucked with it. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm honestly shocked. I'm genuinely shocked.
Because I am too, bro. No one's more shocked than me.
Okay. And we always talk about the album covers for our albums. Trent, what do you think of the album cover we got here? We're looking at a rock, a boulder maybe, sitting in some grass with dandelions around it and a crazy like clown face drawn on the rock. And then in like a font you just can't read at all. It says Bladee, the fool, around the corners.
And there's a movie called Midsummer. This album cover really gives me this Midsummer vibe. And
the Midsummer thing, yeah, I agree. It's unnerving a little bit. There's always this thing about Blade's art that's like either visually or sonically hideous, but it's beautiful. I mean, like, not that like I'm really interpreting it as beautiful, but like clearly people that listen to this and love this shit is like, no, there's like some real beauty in like what he does, either sound wise or artistically. But you know, to the average person, rap fan, they're like, what the fuck is this? Don't understand. So yeah, this particular new album though, The Fool, is really taken on like at least in terms of production, like it's really trap oriented, like, and that's one of the things I'll dive right into. One of the issues I have with the album is it's got this constantly like driving trap percussive rhythm that honestly stays the same for like the entirety of the album. There's not a lot of points where it feels like it switches up from the trap drums, and also I don't want to sound like a Bladee hater that's like not listened to any of his music and also written all of his music off, because the thing I like about 333 and the thing I like about Exeter, though I don't think those projects are amazing, I do kind of like Exeter a lot, is that there is like a really interesting pace to them. Sometimes they go for something that bops a little bit harder, and then they'll slow things down as far as, again, those percussive rhythms. Like I didn't feel that in these other albums where it's like, God, every beat sounds the same, and he's rapping in that really nasally, like la-di-da kind of tone, like every single song. thought there was more switch ups. And then also, you know, I feel like the goal of this album, like, is like he's trying to get me to like turn up, but I don't want to turn up the Bladee at all. I don't want to turn up with Bladee at all, you know. And the thing I liked about 333 in its best moments is it's real quiet. It's real like it's real spacey. It's really kind of soft spoken and, you know, almost like introspective, though I think his lyrics are kind of always that way. Yeah, I had a real problem with a lot of these beats and songs ending up sounding the same, because it's a short project, but because I feel like I'm listening to one 32-minute song, it feels long to me. So
I think I kind of understand everything you're saying, but because I dislike everything I've heard from him so far, this difference is maybe probably what I like. So
I think that's funny. You did say, like, both with Echo 2K and Bladee now, like, we have both had moments where we're like, oh, I really like this, but then the other person is like, no, I still don't like this at all.
Yeah, I think maybe we have different ideas of what we like in these artists.
I think so.
I like the kind of one note, like trap percussion. The whole like flow of this project is like very. I don't disagree. It's very like stable throughout, and I think I like that though. I've only listened to it once, and the one time I listened to it, I was like cleaning. So it was like a good like
so it hit
movement
different
album, you know, like. But yeah, I don't know. I don't, like I said, I'm not saying like this is
like this clicked.
10 this year.
Bladee clicks now.
Yeah, and I'm not even saying like I'm gonna be in on the next one. But for sure, I feel like this is probably the closest I've gotten so far to being like I could see the merit. I get it. I don't know. I like abstract shit. I like.
It's forever a slap.
What is?
By Bladee.
Go ahead.
By Bladee. Be nice.
Oh, Be Nice to Me. Yeah, that's his song.
That song gets white dudes lit. Be nice to me. You want to play that? You play that in like a frat. They just start. It's like the Pop Smoke. Whoa. That's like the only.
Yo. Is Bladee white people's Pop Smoke?
That's an all-time great clip right there. It's just as saying that Bladee is the frat boy Pop Smoke. That's great.
I love that.
I love that. That's great.
He just has that like, he just sings, like it's a singing rap type of thing, but it's not like good singing, you know? Like it's like
it's like character singing. It's like, oh, this singing's got good character. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bladee has continued to grow in popularity again. They're like, it's super viable in the sense that like he's got this fan base that really enjoys everything he puts out. He's able to put out albums like multiple times a year. People are continually excited about it. He's like tried different things, and his fan base has like followed him through that. I know everybody's got like their favorite, because we work with people who love Bladee like that. And so like everybody's got their favorite album, whether it be Ice Dance or Red Light, Ever Since. Those are the ones I hear probably the most. And then, but like even, you know, through Exeter 333 and The Fool, like it kind of seems like everybody has traveled with him, even when he switched up the formula, which I think is a great place to be as an artist. Bladee, in theory, on paper, to me, like the existence of a Bladee character and what he represents for music and hip hop has always been cool to me, and hasn't actually like panned out in the musical sense. Like, I like this, but the outsider movement, the very dedicated fan base, the very genuine attempt to do something that isn't really being done. I appreciate all those things. Do respect Blade as an artist, but be dropping some doo-doo sometimes, and can't be afraid to call it out.